Hi everyone. How y'all is? So I've been recently thinking a lot about my ex-boyfriend over the week. He and I actually lived together, and we even shared a room. I had the bed, and he had the nightstand next to me because he was my vibrator. We met in my hometown of Houston, Texas. It was a Blue Magic average Joe, but I didn't think I could make love to someone named that, so I called him John F. Kennedy III. Not because I really care about history, because I just wanted to screw someone that was rich. Because my secret fantasy is to like go into like a waspy family and just ruin them with my Jewness and like spend all my summers in Martha's Vineyard. Sounds like heaven. It really did become a relationship. Of course, you know, it started very physical. It was a very fast-moving relationship. I will admit to that, even to my mother. And we'll get to her in a second. Though I noticed I started to get a little too attached to it. Has anyone ever seen that movie, Lars and the Real Girl? Yeah. Yeah, okay, so if you don't know what that movie is, it's a very weird yet very endearing film starring Ryan Gosling where he falls in love and forms a real relationship with a blow-up doll. I started doing that with my vibrator. And I realized I started doing that when one night I was about to insert it in me. Oh yeah, I'm a bottom. I don't know if I'm a bottom because I like it or if I'm just lazy. Anyone single want to help me find it out after at the bar? Come find me at the bar. I like whiskey. Just saying. Anyway. So where was I? Y'all are such a good crowd, I lost my track for a second. Let's see. Inside, oh yeah, bottom. Right. So, yeah, I'm a bottom, and as I was about to put it inside me, instead I looked at it with intense endearment and put it on a pillow and went to my TV, put in the Goodbye Girl, and sat down and laid next to it and started crying, and I looked over at it like, this is a real romantic date. He's not talking much, but it's romantic, kind of. And that's when I realized, you need to stop this now. So that was winter break, and I left him in Houston, came back here, then came back for spring break. My parents had moved into a new house, and my mom had cleaned out pretty much all my stuff. So I still have the same nightstand, but it was all clean. It took it 2 days to realize that my vibrator just wasn't there. And it dawned on me in the middle of the night, my mom threw out my vibrator. I was not ready for that relationship. It was very, very hard. So, as one person does, I confront my mother about it. And my mother and I have a very special relationship. We're like 2 steps of Grey Gardens, but it's a lot more alcohol and cussing. And I confronted her and said, hey, you kind of throw out my vibrator and I want a new one, bitch. $20 right now. And she goes, I'll give you 40, let's never talk about this again. And so that's what happened. How do I transition from vibrators to this topic? I don't like gay porn. Let me explain myself. It's too many balls. And in gay porn, no matter what the situation is, they always manage to make it about the balls. And it's that camera angle, and it's just 2 pinatas. It's 2 pinatas just hitting each other, and I'm not into that. I want the dick. I want the full show. I don't care about the Supremes. I want Diana Ross.